An amazing story of a couple. They've been together 9 years. They have had 3 kids together. The catch is they've met, they fell in love. Oh, did we mention their cousins?
They're cousins, first cousins.
First cousins. Now, we should point out, if people are unaware, it's not illegal.
Which, for me, I think, so you can marry your cousin, but you can't have same-sex marriage.
No, Sam.
I know
that would be disgusting.
Oh, man, oh, man.
But look, we have one of the party here. Her name is Kirstie. She joins us on the line now. Good morning, Kirstie.
Good morning.
Hey, look, thank you very, very much for joining us. I'm sure, like many people, we have plenty of questions, and I'm sure you are bombarded with them on a regular basis. So I
Not
guess
so much now, but yes.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. So firstly, you and your husband Lyle are first cousins. I guess to ask how you met might be obvious, but how long has this attraction been there for?
I actually didn't meet him until I was 9. I didn't know he existed. Even though he's my cousin, we lived on separate sides of the country, so I didn't meet him until I was 9, but basically since I was 9 years old.
And, Kirstie, how are you actually related? So, is it...
my dad and his dad are brothers.
Oh, right. So it's blood cousins.
And
Yes.
then when this attraction, I assume it was a mutual thing, but at what point did you tell the family that you guys were attracted to each other, and how did they react?
I was about 22 and I went on a holiday to visit him with my oldest daughter and we got engaged, basically. That was it.
What?
And, yeah.
So
No, you're right.
had you spoken to either of your fathers about it at this point?
No, but our mothers both suspected that something was going on.
Right.
Right.
And how did they react? What was their take on it?
His mum was pretty good about it. She was the one that actually came to us and got all the research and came to us and said, we know it's not illegal, we know there's something going on. My mum took a little bit longer to accept it. In her mind, growing up, it was basically you shouldn't be in a relationship with any of your family. But after a while, she realised that I was really happy and that's all that she cared about. So after a couple of months, she was fine with it. But his dad has passed away, so he didn't actually know about it. But my dad and I don't talk at all.
Right. Okay.
So, so your dad is obviously like, well, this is my nephew and it's my daughter. And you guys have 3 kids together, right?
We have 4 kids, but one of our children passed away in childbirth.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. We
right.
didn't know that.
Yeah, nothing to do with us at all. It's just something that happened. Everything was fine, and then she just passed away. So.
Well, look, that is a question I guess most people will have. Usually it is illegal to marry a cousin or a blood relative for that reason. The DNA pool isn't separated enough to be able to safely say that your children won't have some kind of birth defect. If I may, how are your kids, and have you had any concerns about that?
Actually, all of our kids are perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with them. They're all growing like they should be. You know, I've got 2 boys and a girl now, so they're normal children, basically.
And Kirstie, what do your children think, obviously about their parents being cousins?
Well, we're very open with it with the kids, so they already know. But in their mind, it's just mummy and daddy. They don't see anything different.
Right. And do you worry about how they'll be treated at school when people find out? You know, you can only imagine bullying, for something like this, I'm pretty sure would cross your mind.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's something that I worry about every day. But, I mean, we've had problems at the school already, but it's not directed at the children. And I guess it's a good thing that children don't really comprehend so much what's going on at the moment. It's more the parents that take it out on us rather than getting their kids to take it out on our kids. And my kids are really good. They just walk away if there is ever any problems.
Now, I guess just one final thing for me, Kirstie. Obviously, you guys are in love. I'm sure plenty of people can understand that feeling. But is there something when you think about the fact that this is my cousin and the angst it could bring to you and your family and your kids, at any point did you think this just isn't worth it?
To be honest, yes. At the very beginning, I was thinking, is this really worth it? Is it worth losing my friends and my family? But at the end of the day, we're really happy. And the way I see it is, if everything that's happened to us or the negativity hasn't broken us apart yet, I don't think anything else will.
Righto. Well, look, Kirstie, all the best to you and Lyle and the family. Look, love is love. And as we said, it is not illegal in Australia. We want to make that clear one more time. If you are married to a relative or in any kind of relationship with a blood relative, it is absolutely fine. So, look, we really appreciate you coming on and telling your story today. Thank you very much for that.
Not a problem. You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.